Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, I'm going around some bases that you've built. Yes, for this Living Glass event. There's a link up there to the live event if you want to see that back. But basically, it's to help people make dream aerials. So I encourage people to make living glass farms, and people came in frickin' troves. Heck yes, they did. And they've built loads of awesome bases. So here we are. We're going to go and visit some of these awesome bases because for whatever reason, the base server was down during my live event, so I couldn't do it then. So here we go, let's jump to the first base. So this first base is by Trooper Stack. Salutamondo, Trooper Stack. Let's have a quick look at what you've built in this extreme storm. Right, well, there's no sort of pathway over there. Let's just jump. Magical hop. Look at me go. Right, well, there's no power going on here, but I do see solar panels over there. Maybe it's night time. Who knows? But let's have a look around in camera mode. So we've got a lot of these little glass igloos with plants growing. Now, it could be that people have picked these plants and now they're just starting to respawn in. Oh, great, we've got a biomass reactor. I go kick up the power so I can use the teleporter to go to my next base. Thank you for putting the teleporter here. Makes my life a lot easier. Heck yes, it does. So let's run on over and let's go and stick in the power. Righto, and something weird's gone on with the glass there. Did you see that? Didn't render. Very odd. Well, let's head on into here then and let's charge up the biofuel reactor. I put in some carbon. Don't need to put in much now, people. Hold on. It just frickin' ate it. Okay, well, let's put in a whole... Now again, it's not frickin' working. It's almost like the wires are not initiating. How bizarre, how odd. But yes, lots of biodomes here, people, in the viewerverse, but for whatever reason, I can't get the frickin' power on. But it does not matter jot, no, because I can jump in my ship, fly back up to my freighter, and use the teleporter from there, and head on over to the next base. I'll see you on board, my fratia. Righto, so now we're hitting up Red Rose's base, Frost Crystal base 07. Let's go. I guess the 07 is a Salutamondo. Heck yes it is. Christmas trees placed outside of this lovely little cozy looking lodge. We're going there in a moment. Biodome on legs. Freaking great. That stops the actual terrain from encroaching in, doesn't it? Lovely. But yet again, this appears not to have any power. But I am here at night time, and if it's got solar panels, that could be why. Tell you what, at the next base, I'm just going to leave my joypad alone for a while there, with power of editing and all that, and reconvene perhaps once the sun comes up. But anyhow, so let's head inside and let's have a quick little gander at how cozy this little place is. Oh, it's got a fireplace, it's got a little desk, it's got a lovely bed. Freaking great, I like your plant pot. Very nice there, Red Rose. A very cool base. Thank you for building it here. Heck yes. Lovely. So it's everything you need here to make lubricant by the looks of things, which is an essential piece for the living glass. Right, so next up we have got BTA's base. Let's jump on over to BTA's base. Right, so we've got this lovely little shed. Right, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it in here anyway until the sun comes up, and we'll see if these solar panels work. Because, yeah, the only thing it seems to be powering here is the teleporter, and I need that teleporter to jump to other people's bases without having to fly back up to my freighter because it's a frickin' pain in the butt. And it looks like this is just built on top of a trading post, which is a great place to bring your glass to sell it real quickly at a GT terminal. Galactic Trade Terminal. Right, so yeah, that's perfectly done underneath there. Great, or you can sell it to traders here, and then you're not going to crash the economy. Lovely, lovely base, and pretty done. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice one. Well done. And yeah, we're just going to wait until sunrise. Here we go, people. See you in a mo. Right, well, the sun is up. Look at that. Perfect weather for non-vampires. Well, we've got our solar panel right here. Why are you not opened? It says daylight remaining, so this is daylight mode. So it knows that the sun's out, but the panel's not open. We're not getting any power. No, we're not. So that seems to be a running concurrent frickin' bug now, people. No power at bases. Righto, so we're hitting up Jimmy Lex's base. Let's go there. But you know what? I feel that if we're not going to get power... No, look. No power and it's daytime. And there's loads and loads of power here. Galactic Trade Terminal's working, but that's the only bloody thing that's working. Look, none of the plants are frickin' growing. This frickin' sucks. The whole point of getting people to build here is so we had produce. Produce to make living glass. But if it hasn't got power and it's not going to grow, that's not going to frickin' happen, is it? So I don't know. It seems Hello Games are quite good at fixing one bug and creating maybe several new ones, which is bizarre. Okay, let's see if this works. It does work. They don't work on my bloody base. Okay, well, that's working here without power. Okay, great. Look. I have no idea, people. I've stopped trying to second guess or work out how they managed to create some of these new bugs, especially when they weren't here before, but I love that bed. Look at that. I love that idea. What a cool little way of putting up a 4 poster. Very magnificent. Okay, right, well, we've got a lot of failed power here, a lot of failed crop, but I think you get the idea. This would have been an epic freaking glass farm, as well as a decent looking base. Jimmy legs, fantastic structure, sir, and an awesome freaking base. Sorry to assume your gender, but with a name like Jimmy, who I'm only assuming, which I shouldn't assume. Yeah, day and age. Well, anyhow, let's have a look around here. Oh, we've found ourselves a freaking boulder. Right, well, that probably would have been an exit. But, no, I've got to backtrack now on myself, and I've got freaking lost. Okay, right, let's get on out of here. And we'd hit on up the next base, but you know what this means. Flying back up to my freighter, using a load of launch thruster fuel, and then jumping down through a freaking teleporter, because the teleporters aren't working on any of these bases, because power isn't working, thank you, Hello Games. So, let's hit up Fatasius Black, if that's how you pronounce your name. Righto, so I've arrived located, and yes, it's the same story, but this one's got electromagnetic hotspots. No electromagnetic field detected. Right, well, let's use a scanner and let's see if that's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. It's right frickin' there, exactly where these blinking extractors are. This should have power and should have immense power at that. There should not be a power problem at this frickin' base, Hello Games. So for whatever reason, the power has been turned off. Maybe we didn't pay our electric bills, people in the viewerverse. Or, you know, all these updates are free, so why should we complain? Yeah, powerless bases are just a feature now, people. Heck yes they are. It's not a bug, honestly. That ladder should have a no power sign on it. For fudge's sake. Look at all these plants. Yeah, they're all dead. Righto, so yeah. Hopefully, people, once power is turned back on again, which could be, you know, a month or some days away, hopefully these bases will actually serve a purpose. But right now, they're freaking lovely paperweights. And I don't think I should do any more tours right now because we can't actually see how much yield they're going to do. Oh, fudge. The terrain's ingressed into here. That was in previous patch notes as fixed. It's unfixed, people. It's unfixed. Hence why I said, you know, putting biodomes and things up on legs is a good idea because the terrain seems to just do whatever terrain does and just freaking encroaches into bases despite how many times it's been freaking fixed. Okay, right. Okay, brilliant. Oh, lovely. Look at this. There's outside wild plants. Nice. Freaking awesome base, my friend. Well done. Heck yes. Right, well, let's fly on back up to the actual to my freighter. I think I'll do one more base. And that base is going to be Lone Wolf. So let's hit up Lone Wolf's base. We're going to go there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to my freighter, and we're going to go through the portal list. I'm just going to thank everybody else that's actually partaked and built bases here. I think you get the rough idea of what sort of like frost crystal farms are going to look like. They're going to look like a mixture of the ones that we've seen here. Some are going to be larger, smaller, whatever. But yeah, at the moment, because there's no sort of power going on with these bases, they just don't really serve the purpose that they're intended for. And that's not the actual people's fault that actually built these bases, but I believe maybe a bug within inside of the server or Hello Games or whatever. Let's just go into camera mode. Let's have a look at this from the sky, because I think this is just a network of sort of like little mini igloos, but there are some extractors there. I want to check out those extractors in a bit. Oh, there's a load of wild growing frost crystal there too. It looks like there's a load here for lubricants. This is awesome. What a lovely little base. What a lovely little farm. Thank you very much for building it here. And that's a massive, great big thank you to all others that I've featured thus far. And I will be going up and taking a look at the actual base portal list in a moment and saying a massive thank you to all of those individuals. But yeah, I can't even see what the extractors are freaking picking up, people. This is ridiculous. Right, okay, so here we go. I'm back up on the freighter, people in the viewerverse. So let's hit on up the portal. Right, and this is something that I've been having problems with, is actually finding the freaking sweet spot on my blanking portal. Look at that. It's so hard to interact with now, people. It's somewhere down low. There it is. It's there. Whatever that is. Like, I thought I interacted with that freaking Viking for a second there. Right, I was just about to swear. Okay, cool. Right, we've got our list of peoples here. So after Lone Wolf is Birdman83. And then we've got Dark New Breed 666. And we got ourselves Alpha Mecha. We've got Clogged Lion. And we've got District. Nice. G-Malt. Anthony. Zombie NL. Odd Job. I can't. Pangolinian? It's one of those like armadillion type looking creatures, isn't it? Heather X Angelica. She was helping me give out the dream aerials on that live event that I put the card up for earlier. I'll probably put it on the end screen as well, that live event. So yeah, hit that up if you didn't hit the card earlier. And we've got all these people here. So yeah, just a massive great big thank you to all these people that you've seen on the screen there. I would read them out. So here we go. We've got Equilibrist, and we've got Shadow Lynn, Lord Rodney, Sky. There's loads of people here, people. And to be fair, I'm completely butchering people's names anyway. But you can all read in the viewerverse, hopefully, and you can see all these lovely names on your screen right now. Massive, great big thank you to everybody that put down Living Glass Farms and took part in trying to help people get these dream aerials. Now, Hello Games is putting out a new patch for you guys in the viewerverse, and hopefully it'll be rolling out to all platforms soon, which would be freaking mind-blowing if it fixed the dream aerial issue. But until then, people out there in the viewerverse want to say a massive, great, big thank you for all those that built and took part in the dream aerial event. You're all freaking super smashing and great. Heck yes, you are. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.